Alright, so this is my final project, and this will be the game that I'll be turning in for it. So I'm going to talk through some of the features that my game has and some of the patterns that were used to help make some of the problems easier, and just kind of showcase where those are used throughout the game. So before I start this, we'll see the game go start in a splash screen state. It will transition to the start screen, and then we'll sit there until a button is pressed before transitioning into the actual game. So here we see the splash screen, which sits for a few seconds and then moves in to the start screen. So the game states, as well as the player movement in the game, all use the state pattern. So here we saw the splash screen. After a few seconds, change state to the start screen. Pressing a key here will move to the game state, and then there will be a game over state, which transitions back to the start screen state. So I'm going to press space here so we can move into the game and see some of the features. So first thing, by pressing D, you can turn the collision boxes on and off. So let's talk a little bit about some of the features here. So we have the scores at the top and we have the lives at the bottom. So as a player dies, we will remove a cannon from the life. The counter will go down. Killing aliens increases our score at the top. The high score doesn't increase until the player loses. So some of the other features we have randomly falling bombs from the bottom row of aliens. The player moves back and forth, shoots a missile, can't shoot a second missile until the current missile has been killed. The shields we can see are decaying as we kill them. We can shoot, there's collisions between missiles and bombs, and here we see the player getting killed. So I just died, the cannons went down, the life counter went down. So some of the other patterns used in the game, all the game objects use a PCS tree for hierarchy, and this helps a lot with reducing the number of collision checks that we have to do. And because of the PCS tree, we also use the iterator pattern, because walking a PCS tree is not necessarily a trivial bit of code, and it's nice to be able to encapsulate traversing a data structure. So looking at the alien grid and the shields specifically, we can see boxes around everything. The aliens have columns. As you kill the aliens, you can see the grid shrinks once a column's removed in a row of aliens. And that goes for the shield as well. So if I knock off the side of that, we can see that the whole thing shrank. So some of the other features, as you kill aliens, the game speeds up. It might not be totally noticeable right now until I kill a lot more. But the music speeds up. The aliens walk faster. And there's also a second level to the game. So once all the aliens are killed, let's see if we can do that. Oh, I died. So here we'll see the game over state. So game over state comes up. We sit here for a few seconds, then we transition back into the start screen. So here at the start screen, we can see that my high score was set to whatever my score was before. If we continue to play, we can and beat the high score, it will continue to reset. So yes, there is a second level. The second level increases the alien speed at the beginning and lowers their starting position until they go back and forth. So to trigger the game over state, we either lose all of our lives or have the aliens. Once the aliens reach the level of the cannon and they touch, it triggers the game over state. So I think that covers about all the features I have in my game. I did not get to implementing the second player, but I have everything but that. So other important patterns that were used. So the cannon, as I mentioned, uses the state pattern. All the bombs falling use the strategy pattern. So there's the cross-shaped bombs, there's zigzag bombs, and there's the dagger bombs. So whenever a bomb is created, it's randomly chosen in a location, and it's randomly assigned a strategy for falling. So there's no pattern to whatever bomb is going to be used. There's also the UFO that we just saw. That occurs at random intervals. Just flies across the screen. If you get it, you get a random amount of points from 100 to 300, I believe. So I think that just about covers all the main features and patterns of the game. There's sound, of course. There's the explosion sprites that occur. But I think that is about it. Overall, it was a fun project. I enjoyed doing a large project. It was definitely the largest project that I've done. It was difficult, especially at the end, trying to pull everything together. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I learned a lot. And yeah, so that's the game that I've got. And so yep, thank you.